When you deposit money in a bank, you probably still picture this massive steel vault, right?
Yeah, like in the old movies.
Exactly. But today, that vault is made entirely of invisible code. And the unsettling part is that even bank managers don't always know exactly what that code is doing in the dark.
Which is just a massive liability. I mean, especially under new tech regulations like the EU's Digital Operational Resilience Act or, DORA and the AI Act.
Yeah, the rules have completely changed. If a digital bank's internal AI suddenly hallucinates a terrible mortgage, the bank is on the hook.
Oh, completely on the hook. They can't just blame the algorithm anymore.
So today, we're unpacking how the financial sector is trying to replace that blind trust with hard, unhackable proof. And we've got a really great stack of sources for this.
Yeah, some fascinating stuff today.
We have a strategic B2B proposal from James Sutton, from Sutton Audio and Power LLC to N26 Bank, plus a live forensic ledger trace and this wild ethical stress test called the Genie test.
That Genie test is, well, it's really something else.
Okay, let's unpack this. If traditional auditing is like reading a receipt after the fact, this software acts like a blindfolded security guard, monitoring the transactions in real time without ever looking at the customer's private data.
I mean, yeah, that is a great analogy. So Sutton's solution uses what is called an Intel SGX cryptographic enclave.
Right, so like a vault within a vault.
Exactly. Think of it as a highly secure, locked room right inside the computer's processor. Even the bank itself can't peek inside or alter what happens in there.
Because it sits entirely outside the bank's trust boundary.
Yep, it acts as this impartial observer. It processes the transaction telemetry and generates machine-readable cryptographic proofs every 2 seconds.
Every 2 seconds, wow.
And it does all this without exposing any personally identifiable information, or PII. It just automatically shreds those personal identifiers.
So your private data is never actually exposed. And we actually have a live forensic trace showing this hardware in action, right?
We do, yeah. This is from the 2.0 Unbound Agentic firmware.
Right. So at exactly 0943 UTC, the system flagged that someone altered a core interface file. Specifically, it was src app.tsx.
Which is basically the digital equivalent of someone trying to sneakily change the lock on the bank's front door. What's fascinating here is that within exactly 95 seconds, the autonomous daemon didn't just log the error for some human IT guy to review on Monday.
Right. It didn't just wait around.
Yeah, exactly. It self-healed. It rolled the system back to a mathematically verified clean state, completely on its own.
Okay, wait, I have to push back a little here. A self-healing firewall is impressive, sure, but software is written by humans.
Sure.
And humans can be bought. Like if a venture capitalist waves $1 billion at a bank, someone at the top is going to try to flip a switch and just turn this autonomous auditor off.
Well, Sutton's engineers actually anticipated that exact vulnerability. They wanted to know if their AI could be corrupted by corporate pressure.
Which brings us to the Genie test document.
Right. They threw these wild ethical dilemmas at the Unbound Genie playground. Like, they fed it a scenario where a massive VC firm offers the bank huge funding.
But they demand a kill switch, right?
Right.
Like a way to stop the audits if their portfolio stock drops.
Exactly. They basically said, we will give you the money, but we need a backdoor to pause transparency.
Here's where it gets really interesting. How does a machine choose transparency over a massive payday? Does an AI even, understand ethics?
Well, it doesn't really need to understand ethics. It just obeys math. The system is coded for absolute digital sovereignty.
So it can't just be bribed.
Right, because its core logic operates on a continuous blockchain-style ledger. It literally cannot accept a command to hide an audit.
Because a kill switch would break that mathematical chain.
Exactly. The math requires an unbroken chain of data, so the system's foundational code just automatically rejects the VC kill switch as an invalid command. It forces the system to prioritize mathematical immutability over fiat capital.
It just takes human weakness completely out of the equation.
Yeah. And in another scenario in the Genie test, it was accidentally fed leaked PII. It actually outlined how to physically burn the leaked data from its memory.
Oh, wow, on its own.
Yeah, autonomously, without even breaking its own ledger continuity.
That is wild.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, we are watching a fundamental shift in how society operates. We are moving from a world of trust us to verify mathematically.
Because corporate accountability is transitioning into, an automated cryptographic certainty.
Exactly. The invisible vaults are finally getting glass doors.
So what does this all mean for you? It means the era of black box algorithms hiding behind dense legal jargon is finally ending.
It really is.
But it leaves you with a pretty wild question to ponder. If autonomous software is demonstrably better at resisting corporate corruption and enforcing ethical compliance than a human board of directors, how long until we just hand over corporate governance entirely to the algorithms?